Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So today, counting up the pennies, I'm thinking, right, how are we going to survive? If we've prepped and we've got food, whether it lasts or not, we don't know. But it's the extras now we've got to look at. Keeping the electricity on, paying the mortgage, keeping the diesel in the vehicle. We've cut out from the bills what we think we can cut out. Well, I have personally. If there was a direct debit I could do without, if there was something I could do without, I've, tightened my belt as much as I can. I've cut out things that I don't feel are necessary. Myself and Mr. Wallflower smoke, and that's one of the luxuries that we do have. And unfortunately, if things get much worse to survive, then that would be, the ultimate. So we're hoping not to have to go that far. But today, on the reuse everything mode, I've discussed, rewash the Ziploc bags, reuse the ends of the food in the fridge. And I've been collecting these. Now, these are tail ends of candles that I've been using over the last few months. And they're just literally the ends we'd normally throw away. So today I'm going to try and make a whole new candle out of it. So to do that, I'm chiseling out the last of the bottoms out of the containers that they were actually in. I've just done it with this glass one, and I'm trying to salvage every last piece of candle wax that I can. These are easier than others to take out, but when they're in the jars and they're stuck to the bottom, they can be a bit more awkward. So I'm just kind of slicing them and bringing them out that way. There's the containers empty, and I've got quite a tub here of little different colours of wax. Now what I am going to use is, because I haven't spent out any extra to buy any separate wicks, so I'm going to take one of the stored white candles and I'm going to melt that along with the wax and try and salvage the wick so I can reuse it. I'm going to be making it in a glass jar. So this is an old coffee jar. So I'm going to be making it in here, and hopefully it's a nice big one, and we should get quite a few hours from it. Now, I don't know how much of the jar it will fill, but if need be, I can continue to top up. So I'm just going to pour this all in a pan. See if it'll let me light it today. It always plays with me. So put that on a heat. I've got myself a plastic spatula. Now the essential oils I've chosen to add today are lavender oil and frankincense oil. Now I've been reading up on these two together. They're good for medicinal reasons, aches and pains. If you take the frankincense topical, good for depression, good for mood uplifting. I think we all need a bit of that at the moment. The stresses are just an awful lot. We've got everyday stresses, we've got family stresses, we've got money stresses as it is. But with everything that's happening at the moment, with the financial expenses and trying to concentrate and work out so much how we're going to get through all of this, it's quite a burden on us, and it's a big stress factor. We're going through a lot more than what we would normally go through. So little mood enhancers like scents within the candles, can be a godsend. So I thought frankincense and lavender would be nice for these. I can already smell some of the scents coming out these candles whilst they're melting. They're all different, so there'll be a little tinge of something different in each one. I don't know if you can see the colour already in the wax there. Like a reddy browny colour to it. Some of them are pink, purple, blue, green. And some of them have still got the ends of the wicks, the little metal disc that holds it down. We'll just lift them out as I find them. I'm going to lay the large candle in, see if that can melt so I can get the wick out of it. Now I haven't got this on an awful high heat, I've only got it on a low heat. Don't want to be bringing this wax to the boil or anything like that. Yeah, why waste, what we've got? We've paid for these candles. I didn't make any of them. Each one of them was bought individually. Some were birthday gifts and little gifts along the way. But why waste it? Every little bit adds up. Let's reuse absolutely everything and anything we can think of. Can you smell that? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? So Mr. Wallflowers has decided to do a live stream with me tomorrow. Sorry, Saturday. So we'll both be doing it together. So he does comment quite frequently behind the camera, but because the microphone's on me, you can't always hear what he's saying. So it'll be nice for him to speak in his own right and feel comfortable in your own space, won't he? So we'll be presenting it together. Hope as many of you as possible can join us. Join in, ask questions, give us your comments, tell us actually where you're watching us from, and have a bit of interaction. Be nice. We are a community. Let's talk to each other. And see that candle gradually thinning away and thinning away. It's less than half the size it was before. It's stuck to the wall underneath. What's that? Well, it looks like there's burnt bits, like it does in the bottom of a chip pan, but it's not. It's just flexing the candles. Right, that's thoroughly melted. I'm going to fish the wick out. A little bit hot at the moment, so take it easy touching it. I don't think it really matters about the other little bits. Hot. Yeah, there are a couple of little pieces of metal in that are the balance for the wick at the bottom. Okay, I think we're pretty good to go there. keep hearing that one tipping back in. Now, if I was watching this, I'd be saying, just bloody leave it. Right, we're just going to go ahead and try and... Yeah, I'm just waiting for that to cool just ever so slightly while I sort this wick out. Now, I just had a balancing stick. Do you see what I did with that, Mr. Frugal? Hmm? Oh, it was on there. Because they were both the same colour, I couldn't see it. So, let me add the essential oils. I'm going to do 15 drops of each. See if I can count. And now, beautiful, isn't it? We do complement each other, it's lovely. Well, that was lucky. Besides, I didn't want to go in after all. And there we have it. So I'm going to leave that till it's hard. And that shall be my lavender and frankincense salvaged candle. So it'll be beautiful to smell. It'll be a godsend if we need the light. They could be made as Christmas gifts, exactly. That's a really good suggestion, Mr. Wallflowers. You know, I have glasses like this that have previously been gifted, tea candles, etc. And you know, I don't know what to do with them at the end of the day, so they get stored away because they've been a gift. I don't want to throw them away, but they're not going to be used as an ornament, so I end up storing them. But things like this to be made again into candles and re-gifted to a different person would be fabulous. So yeah, it's a great idea. Okay, thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you soon. Bye.